Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Daily Video Devo. Renee here, coming to you this morning from Guatemala. We're going to get back to our Parables from the Redwood series next week, but this past week I've been here in Guatemala, also on Easter Island, gathering material for our World Outreach Weekend, which comes up in just 2 weeks. Now, this weekend I'm going to be back at church. I'll see you live this Saturday or Sunday morning. I hope to see you then. But I decided to interrupt the Parables from the Redwoods Devo series because I wanted to relate to you something I just heard here in Guatemala from one of the young people we've been interviewing here. I'll tell you more in a couple of weeks, but this young woman's name was Betty. And Betty told us, quote, "My father left us when I was only 8 years old, abandoned the family. Since then, our relationship has only been by phone. And even at a distance, he tried to be very manipulative, tried to control our lives from New York City." And she said, consequently, I grew up thinking of God like that. But she said, what's changed my life is the youth group that Mark and Brenda Hall, TLC partners, have started here in this village in Guatemala. She said, I learned that God never abandoned me like my earthly father did. I can trust him. I can tell him whatever is on my heart. He is a father who unconditionally loves me and is incredibly patient. I learned not to put my heavenly father in the box of my earthly father. Man, that is such great advice for all of us. Your heavenly father is not a pale imitation of your earthly father. Maybe your earthly father had a negative influence on you. Certainly, even if he was a great dad, he wasn't perfect. But your heavenly father is. You have a heavenly father who will never leave you, who will never hurt you, who unconditionally loves you. As the Apostle Paul says in Ephesians 3:14 and 15, he prays, "For this reason I pray to the Father, from whom all fatherhood in heaven and on earth derives its name." In other words, our Heavenly Father is the perfect template that our earthly fathers are only weak and sinful imitations of. Let that truth that your Heavenly Father is the Father your heart longs for really soak into your being today, because that will change everything. Well, God bless you, and hope to see you this weekend live at Twin Lakes Church.